Hello and welcome to this week's vlog from Maddisons. Well, in the news this week, lots from the Prime Minister Theresa May, who is really promising to tackle the current housing crisis that we're experiencing. Indeed, she's pledged to make it her personal mission. The government has a target to build 300,000 new properties a year, but last year just over 147,000 were completed. There's a real shortage here. And one of the things she really wants to look at is the practice of land banking. This is when a developer buys a plot of land and sits on it, hoping that the value of that land will increase. She's going to introduce penalties to stop this practice happening. And this made me wonder whether in practice this does actually happen. The UK housing charity Shelter reported that from 2006 to 2014, less than half of planning applications actually resulted in properties being built. So it certainly would seem to be a practice that does go on. Looking at the central prime London market, well, good news here for the 12 months to the end of February. The decline in property values was just 1%. You might think that's bad news, but it's been a huge decline for the previous 3 years. And this is showing a real slowdown of the decline in this area. There are still big regional differences though. Chelsea prices fell by 15.9%, but in Marylebone they were up by just over 2.5%. Looking more internationally, I reported a couple of weeks ago how here in the UK we're starting to get a bit more of a long-term trend towards renting. And so internationally I thought I'd look at whether this indeed also goes on abroad. Here in the UK we have a term, every Englishman's home is his castle, and that's because we have a real love affair with property ownership. If you look at our blog, which you'll find on our website under the News and Views tab, you'll find out more on this, and indeed you'll see why in Germany it's the biggest area of renting in the world. You can find out why if you check out our blog. I hope that's of interest to you. However, if you do want to own a property in Germany, you might be interested in this gorgeous property that was built in 1895 and priced at the euro equivalent of £2 million. It's been completely renovated on its 4 stories and is particularly interesting due to its red brick facade. Well, staying international, of course, on the 17th of March, it's St Patrick's Day, and this is internationally celebrated across the world. In London, at Trafalgar Square, there'll be lots of live music to enjoy, as approximately 125,000 people are expected to gather. But looking internationally again, in New York, there'll be a parade that lasts 6 hours and starts at downtown Manhattan and heads up through the island. And also you can celebrate it in Russia, Slovenia, lots of other places. So if you're going to celebrate St Patrick's Day this Saturday, we wish you a very merry evening and stay safe. We do hope you've enjoyed our vlog this week and look forward to seeing you next week. Bye-bye.